Hi Gemini, welcome to your September 2021 He Said, She Said reading. Thanks for joining us. My name's Michelle.
My name's Richard.
And this is for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Gemini will be doing a dual reading today. Either side can resonate as yourself, and of course if you're cross-watching, either side can resonate as a Gemini that you're dealing with in September. Let's take a quick look at the oracles. Two popped out for you. Focusing on your bliss. Definitely an energy of accomplishment that I'm seeing around this. You may have been eyeing a certain prize for a while, and it seems like something's going to come about here in the month of September where you're going to get what you were focused upon, which is going to cause you to feel quite happy and content with yourself. Gemini, of course, this can be the opposite way around. Now, Richard has pulled a card.
You have a card of proud, which is related to those two there. What goal have you reached, or what goal are you reaching for, Gemini? Because it looks like you're going to get there, or it looks like the person that you are involved with might be going to get there.
Yeah, it could be either or.
It's very Six of Wands kind of energy that I get off that card.
Yeah. Let's see. We've been meditating on the cards. We'll start with the status of this relationship, how you feel about the other person, strengths, the challenge, advice, what to do, what not to do, what's hidden or unexpected, and the potential outcome.
We have status of relationship, how this person views you, Gemini, strengths, weaknesses, what this person should keep doing, what they should stop doing, what's hidden for this person, and the outcome if nothing changes.
Let's take a look. The Five of Pentacles. Okay. All right, so you're coming from behind. There's an energy here of something that you're wanting to attain because you're definitely feeling at a loss. You could be missing someone here. You could be missing someone that brings you joy and contentment.
Yeah, it's kind of like a rock bottom energy that I pick up from that. But, when you've got nothing to lose,
yeah, you've got to stay focused on what's ahead of you rather than stay in that kind of lack mentality.
Mm-hmm. We have over here on this side the card of Temperance, which is about balance.
Okay. Interesting. Let's see. How do you feel about the other person? The Ten of Cups. Wow, Gemini, there's a strong element around this of achieving that bliss. I mean, when I think about bliss, I think of the Ten of Cups.
Sure.
I also see that in Temperance as well. I see that as striking the right balance, finding peace. What we want seems to be matched in our external environment. So
I'm wondering if you left something or the other person left something. We'll see. Yeah, we've got Justice over here is how they feel about you. Yeah, I see that as you getting your justice, Gemini.
Look at that balance.
Yeah, balance. So yes, Temperance, Justice, very, very powerful kinds of energies we're getting on this side of the reading. But things are looking good for you, Gemini. I think you've been going through a bit of a rough patch with that Five of Pentacles, but I think things are about to turn around for you.
Let's see. The strength here is the Page of Swords. Well, the strength is in reaching out. The strength is in giving it a try. The Page of Swords is someone who maybe does not feel up to the task but does it anyway. A page, of course, doesn't go in with a lot of knowledge and experience, but they're willing to give it a go. Feels a little bit like someone learning on the job. Feels a little bit like that. So there's an energy here of learning as you go. Okay, I get that. Learning as you go and being willing to admit when you don't have all of the answers.
Okay, looking over here, we have the Four of Pentacles as the strength. So this person holding on to the good things they have, I see as being the strength.
Okay. The challenge here is the Hermit in reverse. Well, the challenge here is getting out and trying. I do feel that I'm speaking about a Gemini here who has perhaps spent a lot of time in hermit mode, and of course a lot of us have. in recent days. But I feel like I'm talking to a Gemini here who may have even been in that way even before our current climate. So the energy that I'm getting around this is one of getting out of that, wanting to experience something new, saying, you know what, I've never done this before, but I'm not feeling like I'm in such a great position, because it seems like this hermit energy is one, Gemini, where you felt a sense of lack, like there's something missing in your life. Some of you may want to have a family, you may want to start your own family. You're not experiencing a lot of joy in this energy, that's for certain. Some of you are spending a lot of time on the computer, on the internet, and not enough time engaging with people.
In real life.
Which is not really causing you to have experience much of this bliss.
All right, looking over here at the challenge or the weakness, we have the Page of Pentacles. And starting something new, or starting a new project. This Four of Pentacles here is a very passive kind of energy of a person wanting to hold on to something rather than take a chance and start on something new. There's this fear that if I start on something new, maybe I'll lose what I have here.
Let's see what the advice is. The Nine of Swords in reverse, yeah. Well, staying in this situation of being the hermit, keeping distance from people, not getting involved, not being out and in the thick of it, not giving things a try, has been causing you some kind of, I get an anxious kind of energy around you here. Maybe even a little bit of avoidance, I have to say. That's just for a minority of you. Wanting to avoid people, wanting to avoid crowds. Again, we could be talking about someone here who's had a specific reaction to the world at large. But this is someone who feels the fear and does it anyway. Gets out and says, I have to get out. If I'm going to experience life, I can't just sit in my room or sit at home here and be on the computer and have Zoom meetings. I have to actually have some kind of interpersonal relationships.
Okay, looking over here, what this person should continue to do. We've got the Eight of Swords in the reverse, so that's about, freeing up some of this energy, letting loose. That's what I get here. I see this person over here as being a bit staid.
Yeah.
Are they do they have balance? Yes, they do. And I think they're quite happy with their current situation. I think they could be happier, but they just maybe don't realise it. But this is a clear signal for them to let loose a little bit.
Let's see, advice what not to do. The Five of Swords. Well, that's a feeling of I get it as an energy of feeling defeated by whatever's keeping you in. I get that. Whatever's keeping you from going out and experiencing something new. This is an energy of feeling defeated, saying, I'd like to do that, but I can't because. It's the because. And whatever excuse that you're inserting there to prevent you from giving it a try, there's something that you have your eye on. I mean, look at this cat here. He's eyeing off this mouse, and he's saying, I'd really like a bit of that mouse over there. But you know what? He will get it because he's ultimately fixated, and his eyes are not being taken from that. It seems like someone's making excuses. I'm getting a lot of excuses here to not go for something that they want because.
Yeah, well, this person here will be a little bit of a challenge, I must admit, because they seem to be fairly happy with the way things are, and you need to persuade them a little bit that things can be better with you, Gemini.
Yeah.
Yeah, what this person shouldn't do, Two of Cups in reverse, to stay away from love. I mean, I think it's a fairly clear message for this person what they need to do. They need to to basically let loose a bit, let somebody else in. Let's not be so guarded here.
Let's see what's hidden. We've got the King of Pentacles. Well, I actually feel, I'm not sure which one is which here, but I actually feel that this is more you. The reason why I say that is because you'll see this man here looking intently at this pentacle. He's so focused on his prize here. So for some of you, there's something that you value, and it's this Ten of Cups, and it's the thing that you want above all else. And what's hidden here is that you actually have the means to go and get it. I'm not getting any instability around this. But what's unstable here? Well, it's the mind. Practically speaking, I think you can do this. I feel that emotionally you would like it. But what's missing is cards of, well, I get passion. I'm not getting a lot of passion here. What I'm getting here is a lot of mind activity.
Yeah.
But a lot of it is very negative.
Yeah, where's the wands here?
We need some more wand action in the house, because at the moment it seems like the mind is kind of a block towards you achieving this, because it's feeding you with some kind of self-belief or some kind of thoughts in your mind that are preventing you from actually taking action towards whatever this is that you're prizing.
Yeah, you've got that little voice, that inner critic.
Yeah, the critic, thank you.
And when you look at this King of Pentacles as what's hidden, it could also be this person over here.
It's possible.
Who's an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus or Capricorn. What's hidden here? We got the Two of Pentacles in the reverse is what's hidden. So while this person feels as though they need to hold on to everything they have right now, and they do see temperance here, this temperance could be more perhaps at what you offer. Maybe this is leading to imbalance at this point when we see this as being what's hidden. So all things with this person are actually not as they seem. I think what it is there's been too much solitary stuff going on this side of the reading, and probably on that side of the reading too.
Both. Yeah,
it's probably both, and that's leading to an imbalance.
Yeah. The thing is, as a solitary energy, we can accomplish much, but we don't grow.
Right.
It's impossible to have soul growth as a singular person. We can get a portion of the way, but we can't get to where we need to be without that interconnectivity. I was talking about someone who just exists on the internet.
Right.
Without actually physically connecting with people.
There are so many lessons, life lessons to be learned from life connections. Not all of them are happy lessons, but
it's why we're socialized when we have to go to school, and why many of us aren't homeschooled, because we have to have that socialization. I think that's what we're talking about here. Two people who have become perhaps
a bit hermity,
a little bit on the introverted side, one perhaps a little bit more than the other. Let's see the outcome. The Three of Swords in the reverse. Look at all of this swords energy. It feels very much like somebody who idealizes love and family and what it would be like to have that, but when it comes to the crunch doesn't actually believe in it. There's some kind of thought process here where somebody automatically says, no, that's nice, but that's a fantasy, it's not for me. I'm not good enough for that, or that could never happen to me. Yeah,
again, it's that inner critic, I think, that stops you, Gemini, from doing what you need to be doing. I mean, you are an air sign, so you are all about the swords, but you don't have to be negative.
Right.
Let's take a look at what we're seeing here, the Hierophant. I said earlier, this is the overall, this is the outcome. And when we look at the King of Pentacles there, I said that could be an earth sign. This could be Taurus.
Two cards of Taurus.
Taurus that we're talking about here. And if it's not Taurus, then what we're looking at is perhaps the beginnings of a traditional relationship, something that could lead to that Ten of Cups if you could only believe in that, Gemini.
Right. Let's see. I'm going to get a card from the Oracle of Visions before we go to the extended reading. But in the extended reading, we'll be going a lot more in depth. So let's find out what we will be talking about in the extended. If you'd like to view that, the link is down below. You can watch it on Vimeo. Or if you'd prefer to watch it here on YouTube, there is a way that you can do that by joining my Band of Gypsies channel membership. At the top tier level, you'll have access to all of the extended readings, and I do about 36 a month. So feel free to check that out by clicking on the join button for more information or looking in the box for the link. If you'd prefer a personal reading, of course, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com, or you can go to my Etsy. The link is down below and purchase directly in my store. Of course, please do take a moment to press that thumbs up button now. It's very important for my channel, guys, if you do that. So appreciate it. Leave me a comment as well. Let me know how you're liking these he said, she said readings. And of course, if you're a newcomer, I'd love to hear from you as well. Please do consider subscribing. Okay, guys, let's see what we will be talking about in the extended for Gemini. Okay, let's take a look at that one. This is card number 31. Juice that, and it's 4. Could be meaning for somebody. Let's see, we've got secrecy and confidentiality. Okay, that's what I was thinking. You know, all of this thought that's going on here is all very private. It's not spoken about. There's no communication here. It's all thoughts, but no action and no communication. It's all very much kept within the mind. There's been no sharing about what you're thinking about all of this. Now, when we're talking about sharing, I also see that as how we share. If we share on the internet, ultimately I feel that we do need to be somewhat secretive or keeps things to ourselves. Mm-hmm. But if we're doing it in person, I feel that's when we need to open up and become more open and sharing. That's the key here, is what I'm getting. The key is to meet in person and open up and share in person, rather than on the internet, which is a very closed off kind of world, a little bit safe. I feel like this internet kind of thing provides someone with a degree of safety. But meeting in person seems to be someone here who is a little bit, are they scared? Yeah, I think that they're a little bit scared of opening up and sharing in the real world. Wow. Guys, I hope that this is not anything to do with someone who's been hiding stuff. I don't feel so. I just feel a little bit of shyness or some hesitancy here. Or
just straight fear.
Or fear about this. So let's talk about this more in the extended reading. I hope that you join us. Again, the link is down below for Vimeo, or you can view it here on YouTube by joining my channel membership, my Band of Gypsies. I'd love to have you. Ways to do that: you can click on the join button for more information, or look in the box below for the link. Wishing you the best with this, Gemini. We'll see you in part 2, or we'll speak to you again very soon.
Thanks, Gemini. Goodbye and good luck.